Hello, everybody. I hope you're doing great today. My Delta kitchen faucet is dripping and I need to fix it. So I've identified what's wrong with it, and it's the cartridge. So today I'm going to go over how to identify the correct cartridge, then find out if you can obtain one for free under warranty, and finally I'll show you how I replaced the cartridge and identified a failure. So let's get started. First, as you can see in this website, Delta's website, that for a single-handled cartridge, there are four options. All four of these are very different. So which one do I need to get? The easy way to figure it out is let's go to their shop repair parts site. And in this site, of course, you can go here, search for the model or part number. But if you're like me and I did not know what my model number is for my faucet, you can just go to their interactive site and down select to your faucet. So mine is a kitchen. When you click on it, it then goes down here. Then it's a faucet and sink faucet. It's a one lever. Does it have, is it electronic? No. Yes. And no. And there we go. And here's the installation manual. So what's good about it is that you can see how it was installed if you have any questions about that, if you have to take things apart, which is very handy. Here is the dimension diagram. It's not too useful, but still it's pretty neat. And finally, this is what really matters, the assembly drawing and part illustration. So as you can see, my faucets, the cartridge, which they call valve assembly, is the RP50587. Then there's a bonnet on top of it and a cap and a handle. And here's a set screw, so I can see exactly how to take this apart and identify the right cartridge. Finally, if you go to their warranty site, all you have to do is just call their 1-800 number right here. And I didn't know if mine was under warranty. I called them, I gave them the model number, and they told me that mine has a lifetime warranty on the cartridge, and they just shipped me and sent me a brand new one. So the folks were really nice. It never hurts to ask, and it only took me about less than 10 minutes from beginning to end talking to the nice folks at Delta. Now, if yours isn't under warranty, then of course you can go to your local hardware store. And for me, I found that Amazon was the cheaper deal out of all of the options in my local area. So with that all being said, let's now go and work on the faucet. So as you can see that the faucet is dripping water quite bad. And you can see this is very loose. First thing you need to do is turn off the supply to the hot and cold water supply to the faucet, and usually it's underneath the sink. Okay, let's turn off the valve. Let's put a cap to cover up the sink, because if anything drops, you don't want it to drop down into the sink. Next, let's take off the logo right here, the button right here. You can use a flathead screwdriver, or for me, I'm going to use a utility knife. Alright, there we go. Put it right over here. Alright, now there is a set screw, and we need to remove the set screw. For mine, it happens to be I need to use an Allen wrench. 1 1/8 standard. Now you don't have to take the entire screw out, you just have to loosen it enough that it comes loose. Put that right there. Alright, next you can see right here there is a cap, and you can remove the cap counterclockwise. Now let's remove the bonnet with a adjustable wrench. Also counterclockwise, and remember to hold on to the faucet so that you don't end up twisting your faucet. So after we remove the bonnet, now we're at the actual valve right here. If you don't know the model number of your faucet, now you can look up this valve and find the correct one. Here is mine, brand new, from Delta. When you take it out, of course, pay attention to the orientation. For a lot of these valves, there's only one direction to put it back in. I'm going to change the angle real quick. So you can see there are two tabs right there that needs to match up with that. There's only one way to put it in. Let's put this in. Reverse the whole step. Let's put the bonnet back in. So according to the instructions, they say that if you happen to have a torque wrench, it needs to be between 70 to 100 inch-pounds. For me, I don't have such a I don't have a torque wrench, so after I hand tighten it, I'm just going to do one full turn. This orange little button right here, this is optional. This is to set the handle limit stop. So all the way to the left is the factory default, means it has a full range motion. You can go all cold and all hot. If you push it all the way to the right side, position 2, then it allows you of a half of the normal handle movement. Alright, next let's put the cap back on. And the cap is just for decoration, so don't worry too much, just hand tighten it. Now we can put the lever on and tighten it up with an Allen wrench. Alright, so after you put the handle back on, now you can put the button, the logo back on, and you just push it all the way down. There we go. Okay, let's see if it works. And that's how you replace a Delta faucet valve. I just want to show that when you push the position from 1 to 2, there's a red bracket that comes over and it limits the movement, as you can tell. Hey, let's just go ahead and open it up. I'm curious what's inside. So that was quite an easy pop out. And when I lift it open, so as you can see, I don't know if that's clear or not, but I mean over time the movement just deteriorates. This white thin gasket. The rest is fine. Oh, yeah, this bottom part looks like there's some type of grease, but maybe. So this bottom part is fine. This cover is fine, but this thin piece of gasket is worn out.